this further, I'm joined by Mohamud Mohamed, the Country Director for Save the Children in Somalia. Thank you for joining us here on Focus on Africa.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Just how close are we to declaring a famine, first off?
Very close. I think we are very close. Currently, the risk of famine in Somalia has increased due to the worsening drought situation, the situation you have just explained. And due to the impact of the climate change, the droughts have been becoming more frequent in recent years. This is the third drought within a decade, and it looks like it will be the worst in 40 years. Rains failed in the fourth consecutive season, and 45% of the population lost crops and livestock. That means people are very close to drought. Now, what is more is outspread of diseases that affect mostly children, like cholera, measles, and pneumonia. So the situation is very bad currently. Food price has been rising even before the Ukraine war, and it is now worsening due to the global price increases. Cost of living is increasing, and the purchasing power of the population is declining.
Mohammed, I understand what you're saying, and you have said that the people have had resilience to this. But when we say resilience, what are we talking about? I mean, what have the government done to support the people? And in particular, I mean, you're worried about the children. What's been put in place to help so far?
Yeah, for the last 3 years, since the last drought in 2017, let me say 4 years, after responding to the drought in 2017, which was very successful because we started very early and donors were very quick in providing the resources, we averted a famine. And since then, we have been working on resilience building, building on infrastructure and livelihood for the people. And that is, improved the situation of the people and the coping mechanism of the people. The government is trying, and I think the government in Somalia is currently very weak in terms of economic growth. Stability and security and peace and stability is also key. Most of the country is where the affected people live. Drought-affected people live inaccessible. So both the government and humanitarian organizations and the UN are trying to make sure that people will not fall into a farming situation. But now it seems that the situation is going to be out of hand, and urgent response is required.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to get to. When you say urgent response is required, when you're saying that they've helped so far, what sort of response do you need? Because a lot of people say, well, what will help?
Yeah, what is required is mainly resources to provide life-saving, like putting food into the table of the people, like cash assistance, health, emergency health response, nutrition treatment, and water. That is what is required. A lot is being done now, but the needs are huge and overwhelming. So the more support is required. And since the last few months, the international community is responding, but we are not yet there where we can say now we are effectively responding.
Okay. Mohamud Mohamed, the Country Director for Save the Children in Somalia, thank you very much indeed. Thank you.